Okay, guys, I'm back again to tell you a really strange story that happened to me on Friday. I thought a lot about it, and I decided I am going to share it because it really impacted me heavily. I'm going to try and make it really quick. Okay, so Friday, I went to go to my doctor for my annual physical. Now, I'm staying at my mom's house, which is in Vallejo, California, which we'll say is right here. And my doctor's office is in Corte Madera, which we'll say is right, like, over here. Now, the way I normally go, now there's a bay in between the two, so I usually go down around this way and go to my doctor's office. But there's also a route that you can go up around the bay, the top part. Okay, I have never taken the top route over Highway 37, which kind of goes along the edge of Napa. I normally go the southern way across the San Rafael Bridge. Now, since I've been here, I've been really conscious of the traffic because there was a freeway collapse shortly after I got here, and it's been messing up traffic really badly. So I'm always checking freeway routes and traffic times whenever I go anywhere. Traffic is heavy here to begin with, and with the freeway broken, it just makes it that much more exciting. So I was going to my doctor's appointment. It was at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I was leaving my house at about 8:45 to make sure that I had plenty of time. It's about a 45-minute drive, so I left a little over an hour. Now, where my mom lives, I have to drive up to the freeway. It takes me about 15 or so minutes to get to the freeway and get onto the freeway and then head down to go the southern way, down below the bay rather than above the bay. So I checked the traffic in the morning, and there was a backup on the Richmond-San Rafael Bridge, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to take Highway 37. I'm going to go the northern way. I'm going to go near, right along the edge of Napa Valley. So I decided to take that road, and I was a little nervous because that road at one point is like a two-way road, one lane going in each direction, and if you get behind a big truck, you could really, get really slowed down, and it can really take you a long time if traffic backs up that way. I have never taken that route to my doctor. I have always only taken the route across the bridge, which is really, really interesting. For some reason, I just felt compelled to take the northern road. I can't tell you why. I have taken it when I've gone up to Napa or other places in that area because it's obviously more direct, but never to go to my doctor's office because it actually is further in distance, but that day they were telling me it was going to be quicker in time because of the backup on the bridge. So I resisted taking the Highway 37. I resisted it. I thought, I don't want to take that way. What if I get stuck behind a big truck? Some reason, I just felt, go that way. Okay, so I went that way. I did get stuck behind a big truck, and I was 5 minutes late to my doctor's appointment. But that's not the story. The story is that I left at 8:45, and I would have been up on the freeway crossing the first bridge. There's two bridges to cross if I go the southern way. I would have been crossing the first bridge at between 9 and 9:05 in the morning. And when I got home, later in the evening, I turned on the 5 o'clock news because I wanted to see how traffic was so I could call Sean and kind of give him a heads up about how the freeways were doing so that he would, miss as much backup as he could so he wouldn't be stuck in traffic for so long. The lead story was at between 9 and 9:05 a.m. on the Carquinez Bridge. There was a road rage incident, and somebody opened fire with basically an assault weapon and started shooting at cars. I would have been on the Carquinez Bridge between 9 and 9:05 had I not listened to whatever was guiding me to take the other route. It really stunned me. It really, really stunned me. It actually almost made me cry. Fortunately, nobody was killed. A man was shot in the leg. One bullet did go through his door, and it shot him, and he was shot in the leg. But I believe he was fine. What they said, he went to the hospital to be treated, but I don't think it was life-threatening in any way. Thank God. But it really, really scared me, and it made me really remember when I was following my intuition, and I was meditating all the time, and I was living from this place. Things like this happened frequently, regularly. You're guided, and the importance of following that guidance when you're guided, and to listen. and it really struck me. And it struck me on two levels. One, I very likely would have been on the bridge at the time this incident occurred. I definitely would have been on the bridge at the time the incident occurred. There's no doubt. The timing is exact. And second of all, that through those of us that live in busy, hectic cities with a lot of road rage, you know, when we see people driving erratically and crazy, and I saw some of it tonight when I was driving home, driving back from San Jose, it's about an hour and a half, 2 hour drive, just send them blessings of love and peace, and you know, a little silent prayer for them, and hopefully, you know, they can receive it and calm and be more peaceful and not so aggressive on the road. But anyway, just wanted to share that because it really deeply impacted me, and I'm wondering if others, I'm sure many of you out there have similar stories, and anyway, just wanted to share that. Okay, thanks.